into it so much better. These guys will actually aggress instead of backing off, getting that free loot from the back. Here's Tus and Cavado actually also, for the first time this week, getting contested. And they're going to be at an advantageous position, but at the same time, possibly losing access to the vault. There's a big crack and more shots coming in, but Tus actually getting the back end for some damage. Cavado has to find a way to relieve pressure.
I haven't seen a team with this great of space control down on the vault. One from one side, one from the other. They've got the walls. They've got a whole tunnel, a jungle gym working with them. And back and forth they go. One, he bounces forward, gets some tags, now backs up. Tus comes in from the other side, Cavado comes in from the other side and does the same thing. So this team cannot find their way. They're just ping-ponging them back and forth. But now finally, they lose a little bit of space. But I think they got enough damage in to make this, actually have gotten them down. The nice cone, the nice walls. Oh my goodness. Tus is a madman. It's Maestro. He just dominated him. Just like we saw Wolfies do. To bad sniper in the last game. Peace control. That was amazing.
Wow. He missed more shots on the henchman than he did on Maestro. And that's crazy. In terms of crazy action, like, I just can't even keep up. If you blink, you missed it. Every spot, every wall, every possible crack that Maestro left open, Tus was there to kind of clamp in. And here's Wolfies and Lecce. I think they might have taken out possibly Nyrox and Bad Sniper again. I don't think it's exactly that duo. It's someone else.
This balance that you see Flick and Frey about to overcome, just briefly, but Surge active on his screen, and it's a 5-person Surge. So Save It and Scully not looking that good. Flick and Frey do get the trade, a little bit of a face check as he gets above, but for how long? And this is going to be the picture that we need to know how Save It and Scully are going to do, because don't forget, they're in contention to take this tournament at this stage.
Flick and Frey are very close as well too. These guys moved all the way up through that top 20 spot and are just sitting, waiting, possibly looking for a shot at that podium. There are 3 total games left to be played, game 4 being one of them, the one we're watching right now. And these guys are looking good. They know that this team also needs Storm Search, looking for that piece control, box to box, stair to stair, wall to wall. But will the shots land afterward? These guys are on a timer, just 25 above the other team, possibly also very similar. And there's the angle. It's baited. Unfortunately, not taken. The shot not connecting. Now a little bit of shakiness from Flick. Still no connections. Awkward fight. I'm not sure why it's so slow. Maybe not too much action to warrant third parties coming in, but this is a very careful last alive box fight type of status. Finally get a few tags. His back wall was open the whole time. And they finally have the finish. There it is, the first few cracks coming in. Possibly one elimination, and there's the double. Flick and Frey, cool, calm, collected, and overall played it right to where there's not too much noise. They get a silenced kill, basically, and so many more mats and options for loot.
In the 8th place right now with 18. This could be a time where they get into contention. They get up there to contest against Stompy and Aqua, to contest against Save It and Scully. We're already at game 4, so this is kind of the turning point. If you want to put yourself up there, this is where it needs to happen. That or one of those teams needs to have a bad game, and so far we've seen Stompy and Aqua possibly having that, though we don't have really any information on Stompy. But what we know is Save It and Scully are still up. And still alive.
No.
Oh no. Too open for too long, and they pay the price.
Too many shots missed as well. That's damage they needed, didn't get. Now a big turnaround. Save It in the same box. 190, and it was Save It that was the one that was getting focused. He gets dropped down. This is the alternative reverse POV. He's gone. That's because of Minzo and Magnus. Scully now by himself. He's going to be the clutch lord. And he doesn't have access to his duel's loot either. These guys split mats. You can see it in their inventories. First place might be out as well.
And for them to do it there, Magnus and Minzo to make that work. is interesting. That definitely cross right against them. That matters. But oh my goodness, Scully. Not only is he below Storm Surge, not only that, but he has no materials. And somehow, some way, he has to find a path, not only to get over this hill, but to get an impact, because still 46 people alive. This is going to be surely impossible for Scully. Surely.
He has the tools in terms of the weapons. He just needs the path built out for him. Needs to find a way in. There's duos right here, box to box. He could get beamed. There's no other way up. He has to stall, has one flopper. He can't jump up anywhere. He's trying to find a way all the way from the back. He could make that wood pyramid behind him, but no. He's in a stall, wait it out, go forward. Brick walls in front of him. It might already be over. The health pool not updating. Yep. He's lost all the way in the zone. Possibly could have survived a little bit. 4 or 5 people to go down. These are 2 ghoul troopers making work on the backside, and they get zoned. If only Scully and Savage survived, they could have had a shot, and Toos missing a crucial sniper shot. Oh no. These guys are so low, they need the siphons. They don't have shields, they just have weapons. There's another snipe. Toos has the angles, does not have the speed to keep up and get those shots off. They're fighting for height. It's a little bit awkward. These guys are easily giving it up. They drop down.
No.
And Toos gets hit.
They don't need that. They don't need that. It's X8. They got the high ground. They forced them down, and all of a sudden they continue to go for it because they saw that they were low. They got a couple tags, but man, that does not feel good. That's the second time they've kind of tunnel vision down below on a team. And that time, this time it's not second place that they get, but they completely lose the game. 25th, no placement points at all.
And now we tune in from bad plays to constructive, nice planned out gameplay. Tayson, Janice, moving forward. The one weakness of these duos, or this duo specifically, is sometimes becoming too split, tunnel visioning a little bit too much, not watching the backside of their box. Tayson got picked off last game. This game though, he has the angles, kind of manipulating the positioning of that launch pad. Tayson now moving in. Janice is gonna be the one tarping. He's looking for any type of angles for damage for Surge. Every shot kind of has a say on placement in the game, as that person is more privy to getting shot off and getting eliminated. But now they're going to be playing mid-ground, bunkered down, hold up. And there's people right below Tayson. Does he notice? No, he doesn't care. There's one pump in the follow-up with the shots. Janice is there too. They get the full double finish. But there's now more people. That's Amplify that goes down.
And now Tayson tries to find a new layer. They did get chunked down a little bit, but now they find the time to get some minis off. Janice needs to do the same. They got to control the box. They've got to control the layer. Flip those stairs. Yes. No, they're just going to try to continue to go forward. Yes, because the zone pressured them forward and into another box. Yes. The big tag from Tayson, but he does lose his teammate at the same time. And then instantly the same thing happens to him as he runs into the box of another player holding a pump shotgun straight on his face. It's Mexi and Verox that we're now spectating. We're at least top 7. A nice pump for Mexi, but he's not going to be enough. Now Alpine Ace also falls directly after. Verox still up though, and I can't even see where he is. He's actually quite high up and still healthy. So an opportunity for him in this game. It was Trippern who took him out. Here's the replay. It's Flick and Frey up on height.
When the God duel's not in the game, when Stompy and Aqua get eliminated fast by the aggressive Wolfies and Lecce, we get people who play the game passively, play the game off the floppers. It's Frey and Flick all the way up on height, looking down, raining with not miniguns, but just ARs. There is an RPG available in that kit as well. The Harpoon will be great to use. Astro and Hardfine as well are surviving. Kiriachi with another 2 kills this game to pad on to the 2 that he got earlier. Nate is alive as well in that kill feed. Although these guys are not finding picks. There's one on Maggle. They're getting work done.
Don't get mistaken here. The kill feed not accurate when we go into replay mode up such late. So these are possibly earlier kills, earlier damage. Don't take anything in there for granted. Just to know, Flick and Frey still up on height. 3 kills right now. Trippering all the way down there. MXer and Maggle possibly going to do well, but he just got a nice big shot off onto Astro and Hardfine. Still a grappler in play too.
And now we're going to be tuning into the final moments of this game. Flick all the way up on height, looking to shoot down. We'll see if there's a possible chance of Verox kind of getting this touch. We've seen it before. This RPG below. That comes.
He's going to go for the finish, and he does. He cleans it up. I can't hear you, Shyo. I think you might have muted by accident. I don't know what happened. I just went for it because I can't hear you at all. Here it is. First place, Do, Scully, and Save and Maintain. Yes! 36 points. But Amplify and Matsu pushed themselves up into second over Stompy and Aqua. No points accrued for that third place team.
Usually Stompy and Aqua have that 3-game filler chiller type of vibe when it comes to playing these competitions, but now